Ask and it is given. I remember the first time I heard those words back in 2005. It was when I was first introduced to Abraham Hicks, and that was definitely my awakening moment. And I didn't really understand the process of asking, allowing, and receiving. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. So let's get started. How many times in a day are you guys consciously asking for something? And the reason I wanted to make a whole video about this is because it is such a powerful process that we forget to master. There is an art to creating, to manifesting, to thinking, right? And the emotional process of understanding the value that it brings when it is a conscious process. And the reason that I'm putting it that way is because a lot of people have no idea that there is a process to this. And people are still trying to figure out how to master the law of attraction. And that's because they're not fully aware that there are other laws that work with that come into play that create that whole process. The law of attraction is definitely one. The law of allowing and how those two dance together is really important because, as I've explained in other videos, is you ask for something, right? And you send it out. It works like a text message or an email. It works exactly like this. Our thoughts, our emotions, and our intentions behind what we're working towards in every aspect, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically. And when we send out that energy, it's a frequency, a vibration, if you will, right? This is how it works, because everything's frequency and vibration, including your thoughts, your expectations, your intentions, the things that you're working on, everything. So when you send out that signal, right? When you send out that message, the universe is bringing that back to you. And it is a process for you to be able to understand that if you put any doubt or you are not in the right emotional state, because the universe responds to emotions, not words alone. It's in your belief systems and your intentions. That is how things manifest. So if you're asking for something, you totally don't believe it and you're not resonating with it, it's just something you're saying, but it's something you do want, you are cutting off the email and you're cutting off that text message. And I've explained this before, but I want you guys to get it, that when you ask, it is always given. And it doesn't always come in the time that you want. It doesn't always come in the form that you want. It doesn't always look like the way you want. It doesn't always manifest the way you want, right? It's about divine timing. It's about divine synchronicity, and it's about patience, that divine patience, and that self-love, and that belief, and that faith, because those are the magical ingredients behind that actual intentional, conscious, potential manifestation. I want you guys to get that, because it is a potential depending on your intention behind it, your emotional state, your belief systems, and the core foundation of where all of these things are coming from that you're wanting to create in your life. Making those shifts, the law of attraction, the law of allowing, and the law of acceptance is such a powerful law too, because you can ask for something, and if it doesn't look like or feel like the way you are wanting that intention to come in for you, you can completely push that away. And we do that in many different ways, through our own thoughts, our emotions, our opportunities, relationships, jobs, whatever it might be. And you guys need to understand that it's an art, and it's something that needs to be mastered for you to be able to intentionally create a lot of people still don't get it. You have to, when you're asking for something, come from the state of abundance, of wanting to create something and knowing that it's going to come to you. If you have resentment or anger or whatever lower emotional state that you're speaking out into the universe, you're feeling out into the universe, you're intentionally creating into the universe. Say you want a relationship and you're like, okay, well, I want someone, but God, most men and women just suck, and they're like this or like that, or I never get this or I never get that. You get stuck in that cycle, and then you're still asking for someone. You are gonna get exactly all that you just blatted all out in your mind and through your mouth and through conversations and through writing and belief systems and experiences that brought you to that state of awareness. And that's with everything. If you guys can master these steps, now you are in that space of asking and it is given. That is my message for you today. And it's an important one, like all the others, because you cannot grow your lifestyle, you cannot grow your spiritual connection, and you cannot definitely grow your business and develop that if your intention and your belief systems and your life is completely the opposite. And you can build that because your environment doesn't necessarily have to, and that's what you need to master, is affect you where you stay in a place where you can't manifest, or you won't manifest, or you don't believe you won't manifest. And that is where a lot of people get stuck between their rock and their hard place. And it is a dance, it is something to be mastered, it is an art. And if you guys really can get what I said, you are ahead of the game. Remember that. Always create from the place of abundance, no matter what space you are in, because then that's the magical ingredient. So when it comes to you and you asking, it can be given and then received. That's my message for today. I love you guys. I'm Sonia, bringing you Soulsense all the time, creating mindful solutions for that stressed out entrepreneur with creating those amazing opportunities to grow and be spiritually aware and connected, so you can develop your lifestyle, your spiritual connection, and your business. So until the next time, guys, I love you. Namaste, and I'm going to continue to slay.